Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be doing a quick update on Algorand. Yes, you've heard it right. Last time we talked about this coin was a little bit ago. So I just wanted to bring some light to it. Listen, recently in the last couple of weeks, it did have a very, very nice rally. Pretty much early to mid-November is when it really started to pump. And we can see it peaked early December. We talked about how I believed it's going to go off of this institutional candle, and that is exactly what happened. Now, what I believe was going to happen over the next few days, since this weekly candle is such a terrible sell, I believe the reversal is coming. Not only because of the structure I see, on this pair, but because the overall timing of the market, everything's pretty much should be trending up. And just to let you guys know, if your coin is not trending up at the moment, there are two things, right? Either it's one, a sleeping giant, underrated at the moment, or it is simply a bad project. Now, I would have to see which coin. If you guys showed me a coin that's like kind of going sideways, kind of going down, kind of going a little bit up, I would have to see specifically, which coin that is, because some coins are just sleeping giants, some are just genuinely bad. So I wouldn't be able to tell you. But overall, if your coin's not moving up, it's most likely a red flag because the whole market is trending up. So we can see, if we actually break it down on the 4-hour time frame, we can see lots of consolidation, and we can see it's starting to reverse. We kind of just bottom out over here, all right, kind of creating this reverse head and shoulder on the 4-hour. And we can see we also did break structure. We are looking to pretty much start going up very, very soon. And we can see, right, we broke up above this, didn't really hold that well, but we did create technically a higher low, which is fine because we have a low here and a higher low here. And now we're trying to create a higher high, closing somewhere here or here above this high, which indicates a reversal sign, right? If you're looking to leverage trade or to, take a long position, if this candle closes above this high, then you can look for a little retracement down to 42, 43 cents, or maybe a further pullback one to pretty much take a nice leverage trade. So something like this, in my opinion, right, should not go below these lows unless you are incorrect, or something like this, right? You have two possible options. Now, overall, we don't talk about leverage trading, but I decided to talk about leverage trading for this coin because I feel like it's a very good opportunity. In fact, I'm going to monitor the charts right after this to see how well it did, right? First thing we do is target this double high over here, right? If we're going to go based off this, we could get a nice 1 to 3. And even here is a nice solid 1 to 1, quick in and out of the market. If you're looking for something bigger, you could target up here, getting a nice 1 to 4, or potentially getting a 1 to 1.5, right? That's how I just trade nowadays. You just break it down very, very quickly once you have a couple years under your belt. That's just the way I see the markets. But look, overall, this should be reclaiming these tops over here at 60 cents. Once it does get to 60 cents, I believe it's going to have a little bit of retracement because, as you know, most of the time when there's a second top, it usually goes down a little bit before attempting for the third time. And most of the time, the third time is very, very successful. After we go up from here, the next relevant targets are pretty much 95 cents. Once we do hold this down, though, it's looking good for Algorand because there's quite a bit of imbalance. And the next relevant area for me would be like $1.70. And at that point, we're going to be decently up, especially if you would buy right now, right? Boom, go somewhere here, right? 4 times your money, 4.1 times your money, because you're making over 3 times profit. The current market cap for this coin, I believe it's not that bad in terms of if you're looking trying to make gains, right? Algorand, there we go. So yeah, 3.5 billion. That is not bad. We talked about how this coin could definitely be reaching a couple dollars, which would definitely indicate multiple billions of market cap, right? I do believe from a technical analysis standpoint, I would be very careful and, potentially looking to be selling off the $2 area, the $2.40 area. But we had to talk about how we could potentially be breaking up to even $4. If, just based off top of my head, if I was supposed to 10x at $4.30, this would be 36 billion market cap. And like I said, I do believe this can be one of those coins that could very well reach the threshold of the 35 to 45 billion market cap, because I do believe that's going to be the new standard for many, many coins, especially there's so much adoption for crypto. And we can also see down here the all-time high is $3.28. And I do believe at the minimum, institutions and the market makers are going to try to at least take out this high. So we can even go up to like 330, 335. So you can still be getting lots and lots of money. And that's just from looking at it from a different perspective, right? You guys don't really look at it that way, but market manipulators are a real thing. The market makers, they want to make sure people don't win. So they usually like to take out certain bottoms, certain tops. They like to shake out the market like we've seen, how Bitcoin drops super rapidly, thousands of dollars, and just recovers. Same with a bunch of cryptos, how there was $900 million worth of liquidity wiped out in a single hour. Okay, because they see all this. Okay, they see all this and they know what is up in the market, and they know people are going to try to be making the most amount of money. Now, one last final thing I want to touch upon is actually how well it's been holding its price in general. This is a very, very good indication that this is very, very bullish. Okay. From its previous last relevant high to the last relevant low, it did drop 41%, which does seem like a lot. But you got to remember, cryptos did drop a lot more. And for me, this looks very, very stable and very bullish overall. Any coin that would have this type of market structure where, yeah, it does drop a little bit, but not that much, in my opinion, at least, that is very, very bullish. I know 40% might seem like a lot, but trust me, there have been deeper corrections for some coins that have pumped a lot more. One last thing that is really, really funny to me that I personally didn't notice until now is that it's funny how it went off an order block over here. And it's funny how it does the classic triple tap, right? We can see that it went into this price range over here. This went into here, and this is going into this, which, as you know, if you've been a subscriber on this channel for a while, that this is pretty much one of the main indicators of a reversal. And that may actually be one of the indicators we might be using for the tops. So, if you're hesitating to buy this coin, obviously not a financial advisor, but I do believe you are running out of time. And if there's going to be a drop, it's going to be a very, very minor drop. And on the micro level, it doesn't really matter, because you got to remember, on the bigger scale, in just a few short weeks and months, we are going to be getting gigantic pumps. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you made it to the end of this video, let me know if you want more fundamental stuff in these types of videos or videos overall. I could do certain big news events around certain coins, certain cryptos, certain meme coins. It doesn't matter, right? Like, it could be any coins, it could be general news. Let me know. Obviously, some videos are a little different. This one specifically for this beautiful coin, while others are more like a general thing. So let me know. Let me know if you want more fundamentals. If you do, then for the 10th time, let me know. Anyways, I love you so, so much. Thank you for absolutely everything. And guys, I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.